All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be talking about the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, for a team that started the season 2-6, finished the year 9-8 on a nice winning streak to end the season with a rookie QB and a top 10 defense, this team is still being severely overlooked. I'm not quite sure why. Now, we're going to pinpoint specific stuff on the offense in today's video. Defensively, I have zero concern, zero worry. I love a lot of the new additions, both veterans and young cats, guys like Joey Porter, Keanu Benton. I love all the moves on the defensive side. And then obviously, you've got Watt, you have Alex Highsmith, 14 and a half sacks last year, 5 forced fumbles, 28 QB hits. I'm not worried about the defense in the slightest. Offensively is where the question marks come in. And it still is being just the storyline with Kenny Pickett is he threw a bunch of interceptions. Like, that's still the storyline. 7 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. So I was reading an article. One of the reasons I'm making this video here is because I was reading an article and they ranked the Steelers quarterback position, the quarterback situation, as bottom 10 in the entire NFL. I'm a Green Bay Packers fan. They have my Jordan Love and my Green Bay Packers ranked in a better QB situation than the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's ridiculous. All right, that's ridiculous. The exact quote was, Pickett's first season was hardly flawless. The 12-game starter was 28th in the league in passing yards per game, thrown for less than 185 yards per contest. He threw just 7 touchdown passes all season long against 9 interceptions. Among qualifying quarterbacks, only Zach Wilson had a lower passer rating than Pickett's 76.7. Now, I get it. Statistics aren't pretty. Kenny Pickett did throw 9 interceptions. He did throw 7 touchdowns. However, he had, at the end of the season, a handful of game-winning fourth-quarter drives. I think Kenny Pickett season, rookie year, is a good example of if you watched it, you know. If you didn't, you don't. If you didn't watch the Steelers, if you didn't watch Kenny Pickett, yes, I'm going to go at the numbers. I'm going to say, yeah, he threw 185 yards per game, and he threw only 7 touchdowns to 9 picks. But if you watch it, you know differently, all right? An extremely improved offensive line. Extremely improved offensive line. That is going to bolster not only your passing attack, but your rushing attack with Mr. Najee Harris. Now, receiving core. The Steelers have nowhere near a bottom 10 situation as far as receiving threats go. All right, we take a look at Deontay Johnson. We take a look at George Pickens, who had a phenomenal rookie season, underrated rookie season, right? We look at the tight end room, a new physical specimen in Darnell Washington, all right, joining one of the most underrated tight ends in the league. In fact, I think he's going to have a breakout season, although he's had a very successful NFL career in Pat Freiermuth. So enter Allen Robinson and Calvin Austin, a healthy Calvin Austin and a healthy Allen Robinson. The reason I'm bringing this up is because the Steelers' 3 main slot receivers this past season, headlined by Chase Claypool, who ended up getting traded, their slot production were measly. All right, just 40 catches, 377 yards, that's 9.4 yards per catch, and 1 touchdown. All right. So that's where Allen Robinson and Calvin Austin both come in. We take a look. Allen Robinson, the whole thing is this. Can he stay healthy? If he stays healthy, he will be greatly beneficial for Pittsburgh. And we know this. I think what a lot of people don't understand is Allen Robinson is only 29. This is a guy who's in the prime of his NFL career. Now, the last time we saw a fully healthy Allen Robinson was in 2020 with the Chicago Bears. Played all 16 games, 102 catches, 1,250 yards, 6 touchdowns, might even been snubbed for a Pro Bowl there. This is a one-time Pro Bowler. This is just a very successful NFL wide receiver. So he comes in here as a veteran on and off the field, and that helps Kenny Pickett a lot. But specifically in the slot, it opens up the middle of the field. I don't even need to explain why, having guys who can be reliable slot receivers and open up the middle of the field, why, that just elevates your offense, right? Calvin Austin III. This guy is a freak athlete. Steeler fans know exactly who Calvin Austin III is. Unfortunately, missed his entire rookie season due to an injury. So I get it that there's question marks, there's uncertainty. I'm not saying that Calvin Austin's going to come into the league and be a 1,000-yard receiver next year, but he's an X factor. This is a wild card. If utilized properly, this guy can be a game changer. And I think playing behind A-Rob, playing behind Pickens, playing behind Johnson. He's going to have breakout plays next season, all right? Might even see him on special teams. So Calvin Austin, Allen Robinson III, to me, they solve the middle of the field. So really, the obvious question is, it comes down to Kenny Pickett in his year 2. Winners win. All right, we'll say that. But once again, statistics don't really do Kenny Pickett justice. We take a look at the final couple of games of the season, the big comeback final possession against the Raiders. We look at the Baltimore game. I think the best game he played, might have even been the last game of the season, but you take a look at statistics and it's like, probably not. It was probably the Vegas game, 244 yards thrown, touchdown, did throw an interception, but that game-winning drive, limit turnovers, limit mistakes, make the throws you need to make, and he'll be just fine. They don't need Kenny Pickett this next season to be an MVP candidate. The big question is, do we have something special with Kenny Pickett? Now, I know Steeler fans are a little skeptical with a cat guy named Matt Canada. That joke did not work at all. The rhyme was completely off. But I get it. There's some question marks with Matt Canada. Is he the true offensive coordinator? I'm not concerned about it. All I want to know is Kenny Pickett that dude by the end of the season? Or at least, did we see enough where we're going to continue in this future? Right? He's the only quarterback selected a year ago. So the potential, we know it's there. We saw it last year. We saw plenty of flashes. When you have a starting rookie quarterback, things typically don't end well. Obviously Kenny didn't start the season, was Mitch, but he just got thrown in there. Like, what was it, week 4? Just got thrown into the mix. Didn't prepare in the offseason, planning on being QB1, getting QB1 reps, building chemistry with your receivers, building chemistry with your offensive line, whatever it is. It's hard to learn on the fly for any player in any sport, let alone a rookie QB coming into the league 4 games in, just thrown out there in the middle of a game. So I think all things considered, he did a phenomenal job. Maybe phenomenal. He did a good job. Kenny Pickett did a good job. He had a good rookie season. All right, solid year. So I know there's some question marks at Canada, Kenny Pickett, but most Steelers fans that I've seen, most NFL analysts that really know the game, that are watching these games, feel really good about Pittsburgh. To me, this is an undisputed playoff team. I know you're in a really difficult division. You got Cincy there. I honestly am not sold on Baltimore. I know Cleveland's the dark horse there. To me, I don't know why Pittsburgh won't win at least 9 games. At least 9 games. That defense is going to keep you in pretty much every single football game. Kenny Pickett limits turnovers. That offensive line severely improved. I think things are looking really good for a 10-plus win season from Pittsburgh. And the slot, it's not going to be an issue. So I'm feeling good, man. Let me know what you guys are thinking about the Steelers team. I appreciate you guys so much. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button for daily NFL content. Steelers fans, love you guys so much. You bless all my videos. That's it from me. Peace.